shoot.
Welcome to the second session of Self-Discovery 2018, and this is Writer King Natukwasa Linodn. Thanks for watching, and I'm always inspired and have so much joy that when I inform you earlier in WhatsApp, on Facebook, that you like, you comment, and most of you, I just heartedly want to thank you so much for your advice. You know, people who come out on WhatsApp, you tell me, this one should be much more better, this one should be much more better, this one should appear like this. People who read my books, you come and say, here, you should do like this. People who read my manuscripts, I want to thank my editors from Paris, France, Versailles. Michael, thank you. Cecil, thank you. I just want to thank my South African friend. Thanks to Dr. Smith for being there for me, really sponsoring my work. And there's so many, from Philippines, Senegal, South Africa, Uganda, Kenya. You know, I just have friends. You know, as we have a desire to impact a lot of people, this is the way how our Creator really brings up different people in your life. Some of the people we are connected in our purpose, some of the people meet them and we're trying to serve them. So the second session, before we start, we just have a few things to go right away so that we see wisdom, diligence, and favor. How do they work? Like we shared in the first session. There's something that I shared on my post that I was saying that I like it because the way it pushes me forward, and it says that wisdom and diligence are important, but what is much more important is the favor upon them. So I just want to give a live example that some people take chips and chicken. So let's say you have chips and chicken then you need tomato sauce. So I'm talking about, I just want to bring that practical example so that you should understand it in the journey of discovering yourself and turning your great ideas into reality. When you have chips, you have chicken on the table. Then you need tomato sauce just to make those things more delicious. So same thing that you can have wisdom, you can have diligence, but without favor upon them, then how are you going to come out? I told you that most people have bigger dreams, they have big ideas, they have bigger focus, they have big money, they have bigger connection, they have bigger locations, bigger offices. They have all anything that you would even desire. They have it. But these people are right away so frustrated. They ain't got no way. So there's nothing so hard on earth, especially when you still have the gift of life. There's nothing so hard and frustrating for not seeing a result. You know, a result brings joy. There's that unique joy that you get when you deliver a result or when you do a successful project. Yeah, I just have I have witnesses for us who are into technical things. We get shocked by electricity, we make mistakes as we're repairing those computers and phones and televisions, decoders, we make a mistake. You know, dealing with electronic gadgets, you know, you have to apply it more time. You have to be so careful with it. So, but after what, especially for me, I thank my Creator that at least sometimes when I do these projects, before taking over a project, I first think, I'm like, so now, Lord, help me that this gadget works. After testing it, have my toolbox there. When it works well, I feel that joy. So it's a joy that I want you to get after your idea becomes real. Yes, you have a dream family, you have a dream gadget, you have a dream job, you have a dream. You know, dreams are so many, they're infinite. But the real life that you have, that's what we're saying, that once you are born, your life matters. Even your afterlife matters. Your eternity matters. So don't take life for granted right now. Don't take your after death for granted. It matters. That's why some people end up as ghosts. It's kind of funny that I was sharing with my sister that some people end up ghosts and others end up going and resting. But why? Because they don't take their afterlife seriously. And our afterlife is determined by the life we live right now. What are you doing with your life? Are you serving other people, or you are busy doing at the negative side? But one thing that is going to follow, that dreams come true. There is no bigger price on any dream that you can't afford that price. You afford the price for every dream only when you can really respond to the wisdom that you got. I know everyone has wisdom in their mind, but respond out of it. These teachings, they just come out in a divine way. You can't just study the manual. We studied and we are going to study more. PhDs, we're going to study. But these things are not in any curriculum, but they just come out just to help us and guide us in a certain way. As a writer, I got some challenges as a young person, as a youth, dealing with many people and coming outside the community. It's a big role. But you just say, I'm out there as a sacrifice, and then whatever happens, but I'm sticking on it. I'm encouraging you for that. So the second session has something that value is in your hands. That is the third point. The second value is in your hands. It is in creativity. It lies in the potential of active duty. If you want value, if you want quality products, you want quality work, just like I'm proud of myself. I'm not saying that I'm proud of myself in a bad way, but in a better way, that I've managed to write 13 books. Right now I'm writing the 14th book on self-discovery, but I have perfect work. I'm giving you a live example that these books are selling, they're helping people, and if you haven't got this is what I call the gold that I advise every person to read. Just 10,000 investment. That value was in my hand, that I created this product. I just want to teach you practical things. I've other books, but value lies in your hands. Because I'm a writer, people expect me to have books. If I come and shout that I'm a writer, you ain't seeing any books. I'm speaking, but you ain't seen many trying to impact people. Just know that I'm a liar. So I wrote something and I say that value is in your hands. It is in creativity. How creative are you? How you need to create a unique thing. It lies in the potential of active duty. Active duty means that you have to be active on a daily basis. You have to be active at night, at every moment. That's why most people, they are taken away. They are taken away in a certain thing that someone says that there's no worth, I'm of no use, and he ends up being a total drunkard. He ends up being a total smoker. He ends up sleeping on the street. He ends up committing suicide. He ends up fighting a friend. He ends up stealing the money for the company. He ends up not being trustworthy. He ends up not fulfilling his duty. Why? Because these people have creativity. They have value in their hands, but they misuse it. If you handle well the company money, you handle well your own money, you handle well your relationships, your family, and your purpose. Now tell me, isn't that dream, what really stops that dream from coming true? There's some people right now that they are renting houses of millions of money, but they're earning just little money. Just because he thinks that they are going to see him, laugh at him, because he's feeling reality and the social environment. But all those things contribute to nothing to life. If you just discover yourself and come out and concentrate on the value in your hands and say, I'm getting this little money, but I can rent a house that's so minimal. I can rent a house that is so saving. I think that one becomes so much more better. You can invest that money in an upcoming venture in the future. So I put something in the bracket that laziness mounts up to nothing and abusing the gift of life. Life is a gift. And if you're lazy, you mount up to nothing. There's nothing that comes out of you. So thus we decided to become very blunt, because we discovered that our lives before we spearheaded our careers, that we are so lazy, we mounted up to nothing. We used to be so local, to be so casual, to be so normal. It's much more easy to get into that way. But there is a place meant for you. Right now, I believe I'm a different person, and I believe that I'm blessing many people, and as they get blessed and they get this direction, I feel much more better. And there are many things that are created, So don't be lazy because you mount up to nothing, because there's something that says that good for nothing. Don't be called good for nothing, but at least be good for something. Be good for something. I know that everyone has potential. You have the mind, you have education. Today there's technology, you know how to use a smartphone, you know how to browse the internet. You can study, you know how to read these books. You can get some guidance that can really take you to another level. You can be a teacher. I always tell you, you can be a teacher, whatever field that you do. I want you to become the excellent. I want you to become that better person in your field. So life is a gift, and once you're given a gift, most of you celebrate birthdays. make sure that you treat it as a gift. Don't misuse it. Make sure that at least it becomes much more productive. So that's how we have an embedment of wisdom, diligence, but we can't tap onto it. So provoke unto them. Your life cannot be the same. So the last point is think, act, principle. Think, act, principle. Think and act, principle. I want to give a live example. Let's say that someone who thought about building a plane, someone who thought about building, for example, like the table I'm using right now here, or the clothes I'm putting on, or the watch I'm putting on. Let's say they got those ideas. They thought about them, but they didn't act upon them. And then today, in the past, as we studied history as young people, they used to teach us that we used to be naked. I know most people who studied history know some part of that ancient history, that we used to be naked, no clothes, but people have invented things. Today there are many things. Today even there are robots. But right now, like this shirt or something I'm putting on right now, I look much more better. I look representable. But even any person, you can see someone be like, this one is smart. You can see a beautiful car. Someone can be driving a new Range Rover, a new nice car. You see that this is a new nice car, this is a new phone, this is a new type of house, this is a new design. But you get attracted under it because they have responded to the think and act principle. So right now you might be failing financially, in family, in academics, in business. We want you to discover yourself and build those small businesses. The small businesses along the roads, in houses, small businesses still in the business plan, but they can come out, they can be grown. So once you base on the think and act principle, dreams come true. I assure you of that. Even like these papers, they never used to exist. These may come from the trees, but the innovation that now made the papers, we can write on them, we can print on them. Live examples, even where you work, in your sitting room, whatever you're handling right now, it's out of think and act principle. Then I wrote something and I say that sometimes we miss out by missing out to act on those beautiful revelations which we despise, neglect, and bow in fear. This is amazing. This one really fired me up when I was preparing the teaching, this motivational teaching. When I was working on the think and act principle, you think, take action. Think, take action. You're saying that sometimes we miss out by missing out to act on those beautiful revelations which we despise, neglect, and bow in fear. You see 3 steps here. You despise an idea, you neglect it, and you bow in fear. And finally you fail. And after failing, you feel guilty, you feel you're a loser, you feel you don't mount up anything. But take the courage right now. Take the courage. Whatever's been holding you back, or you might have made some successful project, or you have made it on a successful point, but that success is not enough. There is much more on it. Don't be excited by it, but build on it. As long as you're breathing, build on it. Much more people need it. You build a product that is mounting out small sales on a daily basis. There are more thousands of people that need it. Keep building on it. So we should not despise our ideas and our beautiful ideas that come into the minds in the journey of self-discovery. We shouldn't neglect them. We shouldn't bow to fear. At least we should relevantly apply the knowledge and the wisdom. So thanks so much for watching today, and there are upcoming powerful motivational topics that I don't want you to miss. And before I read them for you, as we're going to really finish our first session on this Saturday, which is much more beautiful, I want to remind you that tickets are available, 100,000 for our upcoming self-discovery event, and this is going to take us to our destiny. Tickets are here, they are valid, 100,000 shillings. I'm going to post my contacts. MTN is available right now on international. You can call it using the Ugandan code. Airtel is available, and if you want to be added to our WhatsApp coaching groups, you can always inbox me and your number. I add you there. You can call me. I deliver at office events. This week I'll be delivering wherever you are. I can bring it, whether in town or across country, whether you can email it. As long as you send the money on the account, you send the money on mobile money, you can get that ticket right away. Don't miss out on these upcoming powerful teachings. And 7 Days of Goal Setting is a book I'm still recommending for you. This book is amazing. I want to thank my friends from Kenya, Philippines, South Africa, and I want to thank my friends from Iceland, Australia. That thanks so much for the feedback. And this book, thanks for forwarding it to my editors in Paris, France. That things are so powerful. So as I finish, I want to tell you that we have a personal and organizational leadership Facebook Live on Tuesday at 5 p.m. with Samuel A. Bakutana. He's a leadership consultant. Don't miss out. Personally, before leading others, leading an organization, you need personal leadership and self-control. He's a principled man, he's a fire, and he's going to teach you this principle. Just to have a few days to go. Then the second event is the courage to turn an idea to business, a dream, a vision according to reality by Pastor Martin Wandira of Truth Gospel Church. It's coming up next Saturday. And the third one, I'm just getting you the current one, is going to be a diversity, which I'm going to handle after these guest speakers. It's called a diversity refining base. So the theme is going to be your hidden treasure, your destiny. And I want to really have a short brief about a diversity. Right now, men are passing through a diversity, different things that many look away from what makes them better. No wonder the larger percentage do not know their life purpose. So we are going to dig deeper. This part I'm motivated, and you can always check my online Facebook for other contacts and download these teachings and share them. We are powered by Mokotani Property Agencies. We deal in real estate, and also King Technologies for all your gadgets, supplies you want to purchase. You want GPS and all those things, graphic design, everything. And Sanga Construction Limited, we deal in produce supplies for schools, governments, for whatever you need. So road construction, a lot of things. So thanks so much for watching. Be inspired and motivated, and we are getting back on Tuesday with Samuel Ebakutana. Dreams come true. Thanks for watching.